All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. We shipping out some orders this morning. I don't know how many we have. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 orders going out today. A couple of them that we didn't ship out yesterday, and then the rest that sold overnight. So good little sales day, typical sales day for us. Got to get cross-listing done. I might even do a live tonight, just hanging out and answering questions and cross-listing, because I have literally probably like 80 to 100 items to cross-list that are just waiting. I've been listing on eBay every day, downloading listings in Autoposhmark, and I haven't cross-listed anything from there. So we might do a live later tonight, just hang out for like an hour, and I'll hang out with you guys, and you guys will get me to work and tell me to work faster. So we'll do that. LJR, what's up, Elliot? What's up, Jen? What's up, LA Thrifter? What's up, Amy? What's up, Lily? Dang, you guys are fast. YouTube crowd is... Bobby's here, too. YouTube crowd is fast. You guys get that notification, like, ASAP. ASAP. What's up, Next Door Seller? Appreciate you hopping in. You guys killed it on Jamble, I think. I think you Lily it over there. LJR, what do you mean? You guys killed it on Jamble. Appreciate it. I think you Lily it over there better. I think you like it. Maybe meant like it. I do love the community over on Jamble. Yes, I'm actually talking to the Jamble founders today. So I scheduled a meeting with them. They want to talk to me about my about what I think about Jamble and how it worked and all that stuff. So I'm gonna be doing that today. So I need to work faster too. I do. The problem is we have so much stuff we have to do. Like, I wanted to put out a video yesterday. I didn't have time to put out a video. There's like so much I want to fit into one day. And yesterday was kind of a chill day too, because we had all those live shows over the weekend, and doing lives, like even doing this at the end, when I'm done, I have to go sit on the couch for a little bit and just kind of like regroup, because it takes a lot of energy to be like back and forth answering questions, all that stuff. So yesterday was kind of a chill day, relaxed day. A lot of people had off yesterday. Kind of knew sales weren't going to be amazing because it's a holiday, so typically sales aren't good on holidays. So kind of took yesterday off just to chill, but now we're back in action. So yeah, we're going to get some work done today. We're definitely probably going to hop on, do that live. So if you're watching on Instagram, you might want to hop over to Facebook or YouTube later tonight when I cross list, answer questions, just hang out and have some fun. What's up, Bobby? What's up, Trisha? What's up? What's up, Rumi? What's up? Trisha's coming down this week. I'm excited. Going to go thrifting. You said Thursday, right, Trisha? We'll go to Sarasota on... Wait, no, you said Thursday? Friday's the day we go to Sarasota. Did I tell you Friday or did I tell you Thursday? I can't remember. We go on Friday. I think I told you Friday. So we'll meet you there on Friday. You'll have fun. That store is really, really good. I need 48 hours in one day. So do I. I wish we had triple that. Yeah, I wish we had triple that. So, oh well, we don't. We just got to try to fit it all in one day, and then take time to relax too. Like at night, I've been taking at night for a couple hours playing Call of Duty with the boys and just kind of decompressing from the day. Before, I used to just work all the way until like 2 a.m. I used to be doing videos and stuff like that. That's why we haven't got YouTube videos out for the last couple weeks. One, because of the hurricane. Two, because I like to just chill at the end of the day and like regroup from a long day. So yeah, I'll definitely get that YouTube video started. I already put the clips into the editor. All I have to do is go edit it and do voiceovers. So that video hopefully will be out soon. I'm not going to tell you what day, because every time I say it's going to be out soon, I never get it out. Thursday will be my friend. Okay, cool. So Friday's the day we're going to go thrifting. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and ship. Again, 12 orders going out the door today. We have some really good ones, some high dollar sales that really helped yesterday's sales overall, which is great. I love having high dollar sales. I wish every sale was a high dollar sale. This one, however, wasn't. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren polo shirt. It's an old school Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. I have the hiccups right now. Picked this up for $4.28, and this one sold over on Depop for $18. I took a best offer on it because remember, Depop has almost virtually no fees. So after fees, shipping costs, you guys, I make about $13 profit on that. I will take that all day, every day for Polo Ralph Lauren, just basic polo pieces. What time will I be on Robe to share most amazing knowledge? Susie, what do you mean? On live tonight, you mean? What time will I be on live? Tonight I'll probably be on live sometime around 8:30ish p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just hanging out and answering questions and all that stuff. So, is the blue cheese better in Jacksonville or Tampa? I don't know. I didn't have blue cheese in... Did I have a blue cheeseburger? No, I didn't have blue cheeseburger. I had a way better burger. What was that burger place? Trisha, what was that burger place we went to? Tell Elena I said happy birthday. Yes, today is my daughter's birthday. We're gonna go celebrate. She actually wants to go to Olive Garden. I don't know the last time she went to Olive Garden, but that's the place she chose out of all places she could have went to, which I'm kind of excited about because Joey likes pasta too, so I know he's gonna eat a ton there. So yeah, that's where we're going tonight. So happy birthday to Elena. She turns 10 years old today, right? 10?
Yes.
Yeah, 10. I gotta ask because I don't know. She was born on this day. That's all I gotta remember. Sold a litter robot 3 globe massive box. You sold a litter robot. Oh, one of those kitty litter robots, those big old things. Did you pick it up pre-owned and you just cleaned it out and sold it? It's pretty weird. I know those things can retail for like crazy money. Do you take offers based on cost of goods per item? Yes. Obviously, if I have something listed for $100 and I only pay $2 for it and someone offers me $50, I might take that offer. If I paid $40 for that item because I know it's going to sell for $100, I'm not going to take that $50 offer because that just doesn't make any sense. So Carolina Jacks, yeah, that's where we went. Really, really good place. Really good place to eat. All right, next up, I am going to ship out this bad boy. This is a really, really good sale. So this is a Peter Millar suit set. So it has the suit and it has the pants that go with it. I picked this up for a whopping $13.38. I've had this listed for a while. With suits like this, you have to wait for the right buyer, but I'm completely fine with that because I ended up selling this on Poshmark. I took a best offer yesterday of $180. Really, really good sale. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, let me throw that in really quick. Be $36 would be my fee. I made a profit of $130. Right, did that right? Yeah, $130.62 on this singular sale. So really, really good. Peter Millar. Always look out for suits, especially if you can find them with the suit and the pants, and they're in a good brand like Peter Millar. It's an older one too. It's not like a newer label. Look out for them, and typically you can find them for pretty cheap at thrift stores. Red, White, and Blue sometimes prices these up, but I believe I found this actually at Red, White, and Blue a long time ago. So that is nice. Whoa, I'm behind on chat. Holy cow! I have to tell when you cast over YouTube while on Whatnot, people say the craziest things. Oh, yeah, I don't get to see their comments because after I end the live on YouTube, I can't see comments, which is kind of weird. So I never see their comments, but that's okay. I can't see them anyway. I wish you could. Over on Whatnot, but they don't allow that. Oh, it's just yours. You upgraded. Gotcha. That's cool. You made some of your money back. Next time you come down, I gotta take you to the wing place. Ooh, I'll go to wings all day. I'll eat wings every day of the year. Wings are like something you can definitely eat every day. What's up, Blended? Welcome in. What's up, Hope? So all the knowledge. Appreciate you, Jimmy. Welcome in. Kim's here. Flipping Nurses in the chat. Snap's here. Everybody's here. How get your tax for your sales? So sales tax is collected by the platforms on every platform you sell on. So based off where the buyer lives, they collect the sales tax. They remit that to the proper places. You don't have to worry about any of that. When it comes to your taxes that you have to pay, that's where you talk to a tax advisor. They'll let you know how much you need to set aside per sale or per month or per year. So that way you can pay your taxes at the end of the year. It really depends on how much you sell. Typically, if you work a 9-to-5 job and you're reselling part-time, you really won't have a huge tax payment or any tax payment. You might even get a rebate at the end of the year. It's when you start selling full-time and this becomes your full-time income that you actually get a huge tax bill. But talk to a tax advisor. I'm not a tax advisor, so I don't give out any tax advice on the internet. Talk to a professional and they'll help you with that. Because I'm just a dumb guy that sells used shit online. You don't want to trust my opinion on something like that. Next up, we got some Poshmark sales. So this is a J. Crew Sussex tan outerwear vest. I picked this up for $8.56. One of the only J. Crew items that I'll actually pick up are these vests because they sell really well. This one sold for $25. I had it listed for $35. I just decided to take a $25 offer on it. I could have maybe countered, but I was like, you know what? Let's make some sales. I want this to move. So $8.56 into $25. I'll take that all day. Trap House. Ooh, Trap House Chicken. That's got to be a good place. Just based off the name, it just sounds good. I sold enough. I owe. Sad, but I guess it's a good thing. Yes, if you owe taxes, that means you made a good profit, right? You don't owe any taxes if you didn't make any profit. So it's not a bad thing to owe taxes. It is a bad thing if you don't take all the deductions you can possibly take, and that's where a tax advisor will come in and they'll say, hey, how much did you spend on this? How much space do you use for this? How many miles did you use to get this? Like they'll ask you all these questions, and usually after they do that, if you work part-time, if you do this part-time, you'll end up getting money back or not owing much at all, which is completely fun. Do you have a video on your inventory system? I do. If you go over to my YouTube channel, it's box versus bins. So it should be, you have to probably scroll for a little bit on my YouTube channel, but head over there, just type in boxes versus bins, and it goes over my old inventory system and my new one. So that way you can make a decision whether you want to do the bin method or you want to do the box method. Both work. I used the bin method for a very, very long time. If you're new, I highly suggest using something like the bin system when you first start out, because you don't need shelves for the bin system. You can just stack bins in the corner of the room, kind of like what we do in the back right here. We have all those bins stacked up. You can have, right there in those bins, you can hold anywhere between 100 to 200 items in your inventory system, just in the corner of your room. And then as you grow and you get more and more inventory, that's when you make the switch over to the box system, because I believe the box system for a bigger inventory works way better. So go check that out. It's over on YouTube. Do you have a reseller number to not pay resale tax? No. So you're talking about a tax exemption form. I don't have a tax exemption form at all. The stores I go to, like thrift stores, they don't accept it. A lot of the outlets I shop at, they don't accept it. And usually you have to fight with the manager to get them to actually accept it and take it. So instead of that, I just, whatever taxes I pay on my items, I just write that off at the end of the year. You either write it off right then or you write it off at the end of the year. So basically you're taking the taxes away then, or you're using that as a cost of goods at the end of the year. Either way, it's pretty much a wash at the end of the year. Someone put me a timeout on YouTube. All I asked about blue cheese. Did you really? Did you get put in timeout? I don't think I have any mods over there. Hang on. I still see your comment over here. That's weird. Mods, if there's somebody modding over on YouTube, don't ban Bold North. He's a good guy. He's a great guy, actually. Whichever mod muted Bold North, please take him out. He's good. Yeah, I don't know if I have any mods over there. Maybe YouTube themselves modded you. I don't think I have any mods on YouTube, to be honest. Anyway, sorry, Bold North. I didn't do it, clearly. Next up, we have a pair of Ariat jeans. These are women's Ariat jeans. We paid $11.24 for these. These used to sell for so much more. Men's sell really, really well still, but women's I'm probably not going to pay as much for. This one only sold for 25 bucks, so a little bit of profit. I had them listed for 35. I thought for sure that these would sell almost instantly, and these have been listed for about 3 months now. So I was just like, you know what? I got an offer. I'm gonna take it. I'm a mod over there. Okay, so it wasn't Snap. Am I a mod? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm Jamie. I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram right now, and X, but nobody watches me on X. I think I have 60 followers on X. X is the weirdest platform to try to grow. I post the same stuff that I post here on X, and I get no love over there. So yeah, I'm live on multiple. I use a platform called Restream, and it basically takes my live and it casts multiple places at the same time. So that way I can talk to all the people, and it puts all my chat in the same chat log, so I can see what you guys are saying everywhere. On Instagram, I have them on my phone though, because for Instagram it's better just be on your phone. For here, I got you guys in landscape mode, so that doesn't really work very well on the phone, obviously. How do I undo? I got water on my screen. Was doing. Amy did it. What in the Amy? You banned Bold North. Bold. She said that she got water on her screen. That's her excuse. I can't believe you're becoming the same level of Kit Kat, Amy, lately. I'm just throwing that. I'm just kidding. It shows Amy did it. There's Kit Kat right there. There's Kit Kat. As I say, Kit Kat. Look, Kit Kat. You're training your people in my chat to do crazy stuff. I see it. I see it now, Amy. Don't go to the dark side, Amy. Stay on the good side, okay? I want to be you when I grow up. Anybody can do what I do. Trust me. I didn't go to school for this. I literally just popped on the internet and was like, hey, I'm going to share as much knowledge as I can. I did. So learn some stuff. Come on the internet. Share it with people. And you'll grow. If you give stuff away for free, trust me, people will come. 100%. People will always come. That's why I'm big on not doing a paid course or anything like that. I want to give it all away for free, because as you give it away for free, people just flock to you. As soon as you start saying, hey, I'm going to charge, people are like, hey, I don't want to do that. I want to go somewhere else. So, yeah, big on that. Next up, Judy blue jeans. Everybody says these don't sell, but they do. Pick these up for, what did I pay for these? Pick these up for $6.42, and these sold for 21 bucks. I will say that these are a bigger size. They're 1130s. They're not the 26s, which are way harder to sell. These are size 30, which is a more common size, better to sell. That's why these sold. These took a while to sell. These were in inventory for a little bit. So I won't say they sold super fast, but recently all of our Judy blues that we've been picking up have been selling pretty well and pretty fast. Yeah, Amy. Amy is just becoming the next Kit Kat. Look at her. There's Kit Kat in the chat. Just becoming the next Kit Kat over there. How do I undo? I don't know how you undo it, to be honest, Amy. Just apologize heavily to Bold North. Go into his recent videos and comment on them and say, I'm sorry, Boldy. And then make sure you say, go Vikings. Skol. Put that in his chat. He'll be happy. He won't be mad at you anymore because he's terribly mad at you. He's yelling over here on Instagram. He won't stop. Just kidding, he's not. Next up, Bird Dogs. These are Bird Dogs men's pants. Good brand to look out for. I love picking up Bird Dogs. I've had it in a couple of my videos over the last like 2-3 months. Pick these up for only $13.91. I did pay up a little bit for them, but these sold for $38. I had them listed for $45. I got a $38 offer, so I decided to take it. How do I undo it? I don't know how you undo it. I don't think I've ever banned anybody on YouTube. You'll be the first person to ban on my channel. So you got that reward too. You got that award. You are the first to ban. Skol. Jen's a Vikings fan. So have you always sold clothes? Pretty much since the beginning. Yeah, I sell mostly clothing. I do sell a little bit of hard goods, but mostly clothing. Because clothing's easy to pack. See how easy that was to pack that up? You just throw it in a poly bag and ship it out. And I know somebody's going to ask, yes, that was a priority mail poly bag. That's because that's a Poshmark sale. Poshmark uses priority mail labels, so you use the free USPS stuff before you use your own stuff. That's a problem. Why? Don't call her beautiful. Gosh, don't keep her here. Just call her bad names and she'll leave. Next up, this is one of the items I was supposed to pack up yesterday, but it hasn't been put away in inventory. As you can see, there's no number on it, so I just didn't grab it out of the bins yet. But Mom did this morning. I paid $6.96 for this smart wool. Listed it. It's got a good pattern to it. It's like a geometric print pattern to it. $6.96, and it sold for full price, $24.99 plus shipping. Super fast sale. If you find smart wool right now, list it right now. These are hot sellers in the wintertime because they're made out of 100% merino wool, which is not the itchy wool. So people really like these. It's like a performance material, and it keeps you nice and warm. So I feel so bad, Amy. I would if I were you. I'd feel horrible right now. I'm just kidding. He's fine. He'll get unbanned. You just muted him for probably this live. If you muted him forever though, I'll try to figure it out after the live. So I've only done hard goods, but notice most of my bigger stew clothing. So I should bite the bullet and try clothes. The reason clothes is good in my area especially is because the thrift stores are just loaded with clothing. So, eBay changed the interface. That's why I do mostly clothing. If I was, and to be honest, I'm in Florida, I probably could do hard goods because garage sales are year round. I can go to garage sales Friday, Saturday, Sunday if I wanted to and find a ton of hard goods. It's just so much easier to go in a thrift store, buy a couple hundred pieces a week and then sell those and not have to worry too much about hard goods. Also, my house is not the biggest house. I'm limited on space. So I can hold a lot more clothing than I can hard goods in my house. That's another reason why I go for hard goods over, or I go for clothing over hard goods. Does Pants, Dockers, and Lee sell for fast or slow? Lee and Dockers will sell slow and for little. So I would not suggest doing that. Joe Lee got blocked also. Man, people are getting blocked over on YouTube. Sorry. I'll have to we'll have a group meeting with my mods later today. And I'll ring them out. Just kidding. It probably was a mistake. There's mods over there making mistakes. It's no big deal. You can come over here or you can go to Facebook. I'm on Facebook too. Wayne, you're a pain. I know. And you tried to rhyme. That's a horrible rhyme. That's like a dad rhyme, Kit Kat. You can do better than that. Convince me taking pictures of the clothes can be simple. It can be simple. If you get a flat lay station, go watch Surf's Up video. If you can make a flat lay station, all you have to do is just lay the clothing out, take your cover photos, and then take your measurement photos. You just lay a measuring tape. You can even use a reseller ruler, which is a ruler that has, in this section, it's made in a cross, and you can adjust it, and you put it right to the armpit and right to the top and bottom, and you take a photo like that, and then you flip it over and take the pictures of the other side. If you really wanted to be efficient in taking photos, you get a flat lay station like that, you could probably knock out all of your photos within 30 seconds. A lot easier than taking the hard good out of the box and taking the photo of the box and then taking a photo of the hard good and then testing the hard good, making sure it works, taking all the way around, taking a photo of the bottom, putting it back in the box, making sure it's secure, and then putting it away, and then on top of that, trying to ship that same hard good. Yes, hard goods make a ton more money usually if you pick up the right hard goods. Clothing is less margins, but you can get a lot more of it when you go thrifting. So that's why it's like a win-win. Either way you do it, you can make a lot of money. I just choose to do clothing because, like, for example, these Bugsy Jeans sold. We picked these up for $10.67. We just picked these up. I haven't put these in inventory yet either, and these sold for $30 plus shipping. I took a best offer on these. Now, if this was a hard good, I'd have to go get my bubble wrap, and I have to wrap this thing up, and I have to make sure it's nice and protected. But with this, I just take a Gyropack poly bag. I throw it in here. No tape needed. Throw it in there just like that. Weigh it, and it's shipped. So if I had the same amount of hard goods that I sold today, it would take me 2 to 3 times longer to ship them than it would just to ship clothing like this. Your banned? Somebody banned Kit Kat? Amy, was that you? Thank God. Amy, did you? That's Amy. The one person you were supposed to ban, you didn't hit ban on. What happened? You banned the wrong person. Quick and efficient way to learn about good brands. Watching. There's no really quick and efficient way. There's people that have BOLO lists out there that you can buy. I wouldn't suggest it. The best way to do it is just go to thrift stores, look up items, look up sold comps, just like you do with hard goods, and then watch a bunch of free content online. People just go on TikTok or go on Instagram and type in clothing reselling and just go scroll through and see all the videos and learn those brands from there. Watch videos like this where I'm shipping items out, like I'm showing you items that sold. So you can go to like something like this. It's a really good brand to look out for. The rest of these sales are all bread and butter, but this is a really good brand. This is a pair of Rock Revival jeans. I actually picked these up online arbitrage, which means I bought them from a retail store and I resold them online for a profit. I paid $48.13 for these, so yes, I did pay up. And some people would be scared to pay up for clothing like that. But these sold for $104.99. So I made, after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I should double my investment, which means I made about a $50 profit on a $48 investment, which is perfect. Yeah, perfect for me. Retail arbitrage, you're not going to make the same margins as you do thrift stores. So I used to do clothes. I stopped, started making wreaths, and went back to clothes because it's easier to ship. Also, the stress of getting there one piece getting there in one piece was so stressful. Yes, I can see that, making wreaths and trying to get them there in one piece and doing all the packing and stuff. So I'm so sorry, Bold. I don't know if he's still here. Amy, next time ban Kit Kat. Amy, if you ban Kit Kat, I'll send you a free gift. I'll send you a free gift because then I'm not responsible for it. It's for something I've always wanted to do. I watch a lot of your videos. Well, Gladys, yes, you watch all of my videos. I appreciate you. You're always liking and commenting and doing all the stuff, sharing, and I appreciate you, Gladys. You're watching all the vids. You're even watching all the stories because you're the best. You're the bestest. All right, that one's going to ship out. It's going to ship for £3, which means I am going to pay $8.30 for my label. Buyer paid, I don't want chip cover insurance, no. Buyer paid $12.10 for that. Went to Red, White, and Blue trip for first time Sunday. I think I'll make it once a week trip now. Thanks for pointing it out. Yes, Red, White, and Blue, one of the best. Which Red, White, and Blue did you go to? Do you live near us or do you go to another Red, White, and Blue? People are complaining on Facebook that they're getting their Mercari taken off. I guess Vendu is doing offers to likers. I think that's a maybe. I don't think it's that because even Autopasha reaches out to Mercari and asks if that's okay, and they said it's perfectly fine. I personally think it's Mercari is just cracking down on stupid rules. Same as Depop. Depop has these stupid rules where, like, if you list a golf club, they count that as a weapon. even though it's not a weapon, it's a golf club, and they take you off the platform. So I think it's just that. If I ever lost Mercari, I wouldn't really care, to be honest. I don't make enough sales on Mercari to care too much about it. So, do you readjust shipping weight when you ship? Yes, I estimate. I don't suggest you do that when you first start. You should probably just put the item on the scale when you list it and figure out what the weight is. With me, for doing this for so long, I know that this Carhartt t-shirt is around 10 ounces. So that's what I put into my listing. And then I use that. If it is more or less when I'm shipping, I'll adjust it while I ship. But other than that, I just keep it at the same weight. So, Riverview Red Wine Blue, nice. Yeah, that store is big. It's a good store. I think their prices are a little high. The manager that works there used to work at the Hillsborough store, and he's known for raising the prices a little bit. But last time we went, they actually lowered the prices pretty well. So, pretty good. So, hopefully they keep on that trend, because right now the store is packed and they don't have a lot of customers, and that's usually how it happens. That's how it happened with the Sarasota store. They priced super high, nobody came to the store, and now it's one of the cheapest stores to go to because they have to move inventory. So hopefully it works out the same as Riverview, because Riverview isn't like highly populated. It's not like Tampa. They're not going to have, the store's not going to be as packed as a Tampa store. So yeah, I forgot to show what that was. That was a Carhartt t-shirt. I picked it up at TJ Maxx for $6 and it sold for $15. It wasn't a huge profit. Love Auto Posture, and I really trust her. She's on it. She definitely is. Definitely is. I consistently get disconnected from Mercari though from Auto Posture. Yes, it's not a Auto Posture thing. It's actually a Mercari thing. Mercari disconnects you and then you got to reconnect, which is kind of annoying. But it's not her fault. It's Mercari. If it was her fault, then it would be kicking you off of every platform. But it's not, because it's just a Mercari issue. I think other platforms have the same exact issue with Mercari too. When it comes to like offers and stuff, you got to keep reconnecting. Yeah, the Gymshark stuff was crazy. Found nice stuff for cheap. Yeah, certain brands they like to price up, which is crazy because Gymshark doesn't even sell like it used to anymore. Next up, we got a Brooks Brothers shirt. This is just a bread and butter sale. I paid $5.34 for this. Lowered the price, and it sold for $16.19. With these solid white Brooks Brothers shirts, I used to pick them up all the time and sell them for around $25. Prices have fallen on them, except if you pick up the ones that are bigger sizes, like size 18, or the tuxedo shirts. But these basic ones, I don't really try to pick up anymore. Is it a franchise business? If so, I want to open a store. Which one? Which one's a franchise business, Elliot? I've lost where I was. How do you set your eBay to keep your shipping discount instead of passing it on to the customer? You go within your settings and change it. I wasn't opted into that new program that a lot of people were opted into, where it changed your shipping and you pass it on to the customer. If you go within your settings, you should be able to opt out of that. If you just look up eBay shipping discount, eBay seller shipping discount on Google, it should bring up where you find that on eBay. But mine never changed. So, Red Wine Blue, is it franchised? I don't think Red Wine Blue is franchised. It'd be nice to open one of those up. I would definitely do that. To the annoying. See you later, Kit Kat. Get out of here. Amy, remember to ban her next time, please. I weigh the item when I list an item. If I guesstimated the weight and it's more, then I pay the difference. So yes, with eBay, they give you a discounted shipping rate. So for example, if you put an item in as 2 pounds and it ends up being 3 pounds, usually the difference is still covered by the customer's shipping charge. For example, I sold these Lucky Brand jeans, another brand. I do not suggest getting these in an old listing. I paid, what did I pay for these? Did I pay $16.05? Are these brand new? Yeah, these are brand new. I paid $16.05 for these, and these sold for $24.99. I'm just clearing these out because these aren't selling as well as they used to. But the buyer paid $12.95 for these. So I'm shipping these out at a 2 pound rate, and I'm only charged $8.64. If for some reason these end up weighing 3 pounds, I'm only going to be charged $8.64 still for these. If these end up being 4 pounds, I'm still being charged $8.64 for these. Let's see, where does it change? 5 pounds is still $8.64. 6 pounds, still $8.64. So as you can see, even if you make a mistake, you're still going to pay pretty much the same amount, and you're still going to make a profit on the shipping on those items. So the buyer paid $12.95. I'm only paying $8.64. So even if I made a mistake and it was a little bit more expensive, if the weight difference or the dimensions were a little bit bigger, then it still would most likely be covered by that $12.95 that the buyer paid. But I highly suggest if you're new, take your item and weigh it and put that weight directly into your listing. And that way when you ship, you don't have to even weigh the item out anymore. You can just hit print. The reason we do it is because I know that this weighs 2 pounds. I can tell just based off the weight of it, how many pieces I've sold. This is 2 pounds. I don't even weigh them. I just put that in. Hardly ever do I ever make a mistake on weights or anything like that. So that's it. That's everything shipped out today. All the other orders are out waiting for the mailman. That's actually who just called me, so I got to call him back and see what he has to say about the stupid manager that I had to deal with. By the way, I've seen a lot of people comment on that post, and there's a couple that are taking the side of the supervisor, and they're like, hey, I take my packages to the post office for that reason, which is great. If you take your package to the post office and you think that that is helping the mailman out, continue to do that. That's wonderful. That's great. But if you actually understood how the post office process works, you're not helping the mailman at all. You're actually hurting the mailman by taking the packages into the post office. Mail routes are adjusted based off of time that it takes to do the route. So if a mailman gets 5 new people that have packages on their route because they have home businesses, his route will now be adjusted at the next adjustment to a smaller route, which actually helps him out during the year, because there's certain parts of the year where you actually get less mail, so they'll be able to fill out their day and do maintenance and stuff on their route to make their route easier to do for other people and easier for them to do for themselves. But if you take your packages to the post office and you drop them off and you think you're helping the mailman, you're actually hurting him. Mailmen don't care if they walk out of the truck. Fun fact, a lot of people don't understand this, especially in the newer vehicles, or the older vehicles, sorry. Older vehicles, there's no air conditioning in those vehicles. So on most days when I worked at the post office, I actually enjoyed going and grabbing packages at the front door because it got me a chance to get out of the truck and cool down. Because even though it's 100 degrees outside, it's 120 in those trucks, 130 in those trucks sometimes. It is hot. So by you getting out of that truck and grabbing those packages, you actually get a chance to breathe and relax, because all you have is a fan in the corner that blows hot air back in your face the whole entire time. So yes, by you picking up those packages and taking them to the post office, you might think that you're actually helping something, but in turn, you're actually creating a bigger problem for that. And the reason that supervisor is doing that is because they're pushing that carrier to go faster. So they're basically saying there's no pickup slip, so we don't have to pick up at that house. There's no pickups, supposedly. Even though I called them and let them know that I have a pickup every day, so they now know. The supervisor is playing a stupid game of, hey, I don't know there's packages there. Even though the guy called me and told me there's going to be packages, I'm going to play it off like I don't even know there's packages, so I can push my carriers harder to get them back faster and do stupid stuff. So that's why that's why the supervisor's doing that. And that's why I acted the way I did, because I understand the entire game. I've been there. I've done that. I've been in that office dealing with that crappy supervisor that just pushes you as hard as you can and makes you run your route. Literally run your route all day long. Literally run. So yeah, we're not fighting with the post office. I got to call back and see what the mailman says. My main guy is cool because he's the union steward, so they don't mess with him. He's the head union guy. The only people they mess with is the CCAs that come to do my route. Those are the cover people. So yeah, fun times. So not to use a kiosk because it doesn't assure the date stamp. Does it assure the date stamp when the mailman picks it up? Yes. If he scans it, if it's scanned by a postal employee on their scanner or on the register, like when they scan it on the register and they run it under the scan, that is a pickup scan. If you do it at the kiosk, it says at the bottom, there's a little disclaimer that says this is not a pickup scan. So you will not get your insurance on those specific things. Because what somebody could do, for example, is walk into a post office with their packages. They could walk in with their packages, scan the package, and then walk out the front door and say, hey, I dropped off my package. And the post office would have to cover them, right? Because technically there's a pickup scan. So to avoid that, avoid people basically scanning items and then saying, hey, my package disappeared, I want my insurance, they don't allow that as a pickup scan. So yes, it does show that it was picked up on most platforms, but it's not technically a pickup scan. So don't do that. Go make sure an employee scans it. Nowadays, the actual employees have a continuous scan function. So to scan in those packages that I just shipped today, those 12 packages would take them literally 30 seconds to go beep, 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 beep. They just lay them out in their truck in a flat line and to just scan like this, and it scans all the packages. So The manager also tried to tell me that it took one of the carriers 45 minutes to scan my packages at my front door. And I was like, look, I've done the job before. There's no way. If it's taken them 45 minutes to scan those packages, then you need to have a conversation with the carrier and not a conversation with me about why it's taken so long, because the carrier is the one that's taken too long, not me. So yeah, self-service, Trisha got you on that one. Had to start taking mine again because people who fill in my regular guy never come, even if it's scheduled. Yeah, fun fact, even if you schedule your pickup, the mailman might not show up. And the reason is you've scheduled your pickup online. All that does is it tells the supervisor, basically the supervisor in the morning has the tasks that they have to do. One of those tasks is to print out the pickup slips. If the supervisor is busy that morning and completely forgets to print out the pickup slips, your mailman will never know that you have a pickup. It's not your mailman's fault. It's actually the supervisor's fault for not picking up and scanning those pickup slips. Usually they'll scan them later on the day and call the carrier and be like, hey, you have pickups at this house. Make sure you pick them up because I forgot to give you your pickup slip. Some supervisors suck and they just don't do that. So yeah. What about dropping inside the post office and the drop in? You didn't get a scan if you did that. So technically, if that package somehow gets lost in the post office after you drop it in the drop in, which sometimes does happen, does not have a pickup scan. So yes, you will not be able to get your insurance that you paid for. So do you like holding packages? Is it something you're still onto? You still like holding packages? What are you talking about? You're very weird, Surfs. Or if it's a fill-in person and says F it, which is what happened to me. Yes, that's, yeah. Sometimes those fill-ins just don't understand what pickups are either. They never explained it to me the first day I was on the job either. I didn't know what a prepaid acceptance was, and that's what your scan is. My man thanked me for having home packages. Yeah, most mailmen don't care. Like I said, most mailmen actually appreciate having pickups because it fills in their day, and then they get to argue with the supervisor at the end of the day when they took a little bit longer to do their route. Like, hey, I had these pickups to do, so they actually enjoy it. So, my post office makes me use the kiosk. You don't have to use the kiosk. You can argue that, Teresa. You can actually go in and say, I would like the pickup scan. And if they say that kiosk is a pickup scan, you just say, no, it's not. It's not a pickup scan. The only pickup scan done is done from an employee themselves. So you can argue that, and if you argue with a manager enough, they'll actually scan it because they'll understand that you know what you're talking about. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Jamble show this Friday, so make sure you download Jamble. Go get your free 25 with the code KWAY25, all caps. We're going to do a Jamble show on Friday, and then 2 Whatnot shows this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So go get your free $15 to Whatnot as well. I don't know what the giveaway is going to be on Jamble this week, but it's going to be something big, and it's going to be a fun show. We got Lily Plitzer. We have lots of Lululemon jackets. It's probably going to be primarily like women's brands on Jamble. So ladies, come over to Jamble. We got some new tag stuff coming in the mail too. So we'll probably throw that up on Jamble as well this week. And then should have some videos out within the next couple days. I haven't made any recently, but we should have them out within the next couple days. So that's all the announcements.